Dispenser going up. Page 7 of Homestuck.
You retrieve your fake arm from the chest. You use it for hilarious antics. You capitalize them in your solidics. You have no idea what these actually mean. So there are other items in the chest. And here you have any razor humorous mystical artifacts. Each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms. Currently capitalized in your solidics. 1 pair of trick handcuffs. 1 stunt sword. 1 magician's hat. 1 pair of beagle pus glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sanders' daunting darts of magical frivolity, frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guide by Matt Character. Some of these stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decided to take in the smoke pellets. You used the smoke pellets on in one of your capture log cards, and you still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of it. Okay, that's enough. I'm done speedrunning.
I don't know what this word is. If anyone knows in the comments, let me know. Vernacular, at least. You have 2.
Vernacular means language. Shit, you dumb shit. I know what it means.
You'll get the hang of the language shit, at least. You have 2 empty capture log cards remaining. John, equipped fake arms.
We don't need to read all this. We don't need to read all this. You don't need to read all this.
But then it's not a true speed run. We can't. We're 100%ing Homestuck.
Chris,
You
I've
aren't
already
totally sure
been through
if
these
equipped
pages
is
like
a
a million
verbal
times.
co-pass deck with
Read faster!
with abstract behavioral medium in which you will dwell, but you will give it a try anyways. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. There is a
I can read faster. So when you have capture like the smoke pellets, you will have to use the pellets first in order to access your arms with this quality, and eventually, since you just make your room lousy with smoke, your solidified one is currently dictated by the logic of stack matter. You were never all that great with data structures and find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating, but all the hope perhaps that you go down to have more practical fetch modding for your solidics, a little more experience. There. It is possible to get more hard-boiled than that. You really doubt it. This poster was your wisest purchase. There's even I spawned the wall. People like Problem Sleuth are fucking dumb. Then I prove better.
It actually takes you to like the Homestuck website, but that's stupid, and I don't care about that.
They should have kept it to MSPA.
I kind of want Sweeper and Helljeff barbecue sauce.
Of fucking course you do.
What would it taste like?
Probably like shit for my butt. It's $20, Chris.
It must be some pretty goddamn good hot sauce.
It's barbecue sauce.
There's a nice spot on the wall, right next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster on there soon. No, we're reading it. I don't want to do speed run. We're reading it.
Okay.
This note is rich with aromas of fatherly aftershave and colognes. Besides the
Read
note,
faster!
Besides the note is a rolled-up poster. John, take poster.
Another birthday artifact. You wonder what's printed on this poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall.
John,
your first place,
hammer
the hammer
and nails, they will
but
come
not
in
all
handy.
your capture logs are full. Stop speaking over me, you dumb fucking cunt.
You guess
Wonder
it
what will happen if you
doesn't
try
hurt
to
to
take the nails. Stop
try.
flexing.
John, take nails.
Capture log 4 nails into the top card. Push all the artifacts on a card. The fake. We don't need to read all that. When's the part where he starts talking to Dave?
The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyways. But you probably don't have to do that again. Unless you want to drop
read
the
too
smoke
slow,
pellets
I'm gonna fucking strangle you.
and suffer the consequences.
I'm not a fucking toddler.
You now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to
I'm
business.
not a fucking 5-year-old.
And do some really important stuff. The next thing you will probably do. Wait, the next thing
Squawk
you
like an imbecile and shit on your desk.
be exceptionally meaningful. John.
God, isn't that art?
Kinda. Not really. The outlines are too thick, I think.
I like it. This is the dumbest idea you ever had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You have to polish surface of your desk. It beckons.
Heavens, John, combine the nails and hammer.
You merge the two top cards. The hammer and the nails are now capsuled on the same card, and they can be used. Hammer and a nail, hammer and a nail, safe
High
behind
on
the
the
glass.
table nail, you use the hammer and nail.
Card in
Card.
conjunction with the card beneath it. Yeah.
John,
Use
go
the
up
card
and check
hammer
your
nails the
wall.
poster in the blank space in the walls. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The unmet really came through this time. Put the bunny back in the box. I said, put it back in the box. Why can't you put the bunny back in the box?
John, examine deep impact poster.
Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president's residing her over a crisis. Ocean rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about an impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you see everything.
John, examine calendar.
It's not your birthday.
That's your fucking calendar, dude.
Why?
Because you mark every day with a
With a
red X.
no, not even. I have a calendar of like the calendar's like one page is like one day of the year, and I rip off the pages every single day.
And then when you're really excited, you're like, "Ooh, I can't wait to open it." And you rip it off extra slow.
I tear it up and I like kiss the page before like dropping it on the floor. SpongeBob. This is
You
the worst
marked your
fucking read
birthday.
through of Homes. Like I think
It's fine.
it's fine.
You,
Yeah.
I like it. You marked your birthday the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date of the highly touted suburb Fatal Lodge.
I'm not clicking that link. BTW.
It's been 3 days already. It's hard to become a sore subject with you.
John,
Eat cake.
Go
Your
ahead.
turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, are we gonna go like page by page? Like I read a page and you read a page?
I guess 2 by 2 we can do that.
That's fun. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of
Intention!
clogging. Maybe I should wait. I think I'm a bit loud. Say something.
What?
Say something once more.
What?
What does it mean when I'm negative 16 dB?
Does it really matter?
Well, I don't want to be like booming throughout the video.
Wait, you're still recording?
Yeah, I want to upload this as like a Homestuck read through because I think that might be funny.
Oh.
What if we get through this?
Oh.
What if we actually?
This kind of sucks as a read through.
Will they be no? Because we're funny, relatable teens reading this funny, relatable teenager webcomic.
That's too much time we've spent doing this little thing. Go read it.
Even look, if we're on page 23, if you do the math, okay, I'll read. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you.
Finally, fucking. Finally, a.
Who's gonna be okay? You pull up to your computer, and this is where you will spend most of your time. You decorate your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper. That's not grammatical correct. Which you made yourself, and you're really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it.
We're so bad at fucking reading shit out loud.
Your Pestchum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get into touch with you. Only one
of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message.
John.
I'll be John.
No, I'm John.
Fine, I'll be Dave. I'll be Dave. Okay. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today?
I got a little
No. I got a little monster poster.
Okay, I'll be Dave.
It's no. Okay.
Okay.
So what sort of insane loot did you write in today?
I got a new monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny.
Oh hell, That is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet, and it's like fucking Christmas up in here.
Okay, that's fine. But I just have one more question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage?
But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory?
All I'm saying is that all I'm saying is don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts.
Why did that fat kid or whoever drank it even know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was not instantaneous.
It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice.
Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are coming and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage also has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet?
No, did you?
Meh, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not gonna play that shit or anything. The game sounds really fucking boring. Did you also see how it got slammed in Game Bro?
What's your language? And yes, Gabriel is a joke and we both know it.
Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's out there now.
Alright.
I like how we edit stuff.
Brain fucking roll
I'm gonna
though.
make games like that every single time I do worst
See
fucking
the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing.
That
It's
tree
in a
is
kid's
so
yard.
scene is so ugly.
Shut up! In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. The little red arm swinging, swingy dealy, or whatever
This is what John's
is
saying.
flipped out. Whatever the hell. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You did not have time for these semantics. The red flippy lover thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here.
John, go
You-
outside and sit in the mailbox.
You are about to hurry downstairs, but then you hear a car pull into the driveway. And look, it looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh, great. He's beating you to the mail. John, forget it and check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you're trapped in this room.
Stop fucking reading like an elementary school teacher.
Stuck, if you will. In the sense you which possibly borders on the titties
Tit
titular
titular
titular titty fiddler
title
super
titular.
and now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly. Opening the swing.
Hey! That's a Night of Time reference.
I don't get it. Operating the swing lever dailies of harassment and perpetually whatever the dude can hold on. Whatever the dude can just hold.
Perpetuity.
Perpetually.
Right, your turn.
Okay.
Wait, my thing is loading.
It's
Okay,
loading!
you can read now.
Okay. You put countless man hours into this assortment of quality titles. Let's see this a little bit. Bard Quez, all of Hussy's projects no one gave a shit about.
Oh, this is boring. I hate this part. This fucking book is sucks dick.
You just have to consult with the colonel's bottomless wisdom.
My
Good
rules are
grief,
like
this thing is huge.
brownies. Okay,
Dude,
so
someone's fucking shitting and farting in there. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into the hefty book, you have to capture log it. You are not sure you're ready to log Jim, your other artifacts beneath it just yet. What did you just say? You don't want to clog your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture log the arms again. Set Pestrum
when is it my turn
status...
to read?
I don't care.
It's my turn. You don't think This situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to.
Do you want me to say that for you? Ingress.
But you still feel the Pester Chum client should reflect your mood. Change in some way. Bully is what you have to do. You guess. This
You did not
unsurprisingly
even read that
does.
right at all.
Yeah, no. This unsurprisingly leads us nothing whatsoever. Oh, right. You forgot your chum is still pestering you. John, answer chum.
Is it there yet? Please say yes. Maybe you can play it with me. Maybe you can play it with TT because she's been pestering me all day about it. She's knocking me on the heart all the time, and I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not like I can blame her or anything.
Yes, it's understandable because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you.
Thanks.
JK, haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has your mail, and I guess I have to get it from him and see if he's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around my stupid shell checks. It's so frustrating.
What's your modus?
What?
How do you retrieve artifacts from it?
Oh, like when I tell us, if I put too much in, sometimes something falls out.
Stack.
What is yours?
Harsh, man. My bro taught me a few tricks. He busted knows everything about it, and it is awesome.
What the hell is that?
He should probably brush up on your data structures.
I guess.
Did you at least allocate your straps specifics?
No.
It could free up your card for you. Plus, let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle, which is never. What have you got?
Well, I got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms.
Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then relocate the hammer to the succubus.
Ow.
I don't know. Just use the arms on any opening and see if it works.
Dude, are you fucking out of breath or something?
A little bit. John,
You
combine
stick
the
the
fake
fake arm.
arms with cake.
You stick the fake arms to the.
fake arms
Stop!
in.
Stop! You
You
stick the
stick the
fake
fake
arms
arms
to
in.
the cake in on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300 times more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sanders, Colonel
Colonel.
Classic.
Why is it spelled like that? Honest to God.
Colonel Sassiger would know the precise index of elevated hilarity.
John,
Allocate
allocate
hammer
hammer
destroys
to
biz.
succubus.
You check the back of your strike specifications for the any type of It's fucking your turn, dude.
Okay. You check the back of your stripes, Spicubus, and
Specibus.
Specibus. Kind of sounds racist what I just said.
Specibus?
No, how I pronounced it.
Beck?
A
Dude.
little bit. I'm leaning on the. Woo. Okay. You check back your stripes, Specibus, for the kind of abstractus you have in mind for it.
John, select hammer. Your strike specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your capture lock deck to your stripes deck.
Too many
John,
bad
report
words.
progress to TG. God, can these people stop jerking each other off? Okay, I did it.
Hammer kind.
Yes.
Okay, that will be the permanent allocation for your specialist. I guess I should have mentioned that.
Ugh.
Hope you like hammers, dude.
Yeah, that's fine. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. Okay, John, capture like Colonel's big book. Now that you got some
God.
space in your now you got some space in your projects to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. Your turn.
John, examine Gamebro magazine. Gamebro, superb. Why the game? I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care.
John, capital log Gamebro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. John, capital log Magician's hat. You expend your final card to the Magician's hat. Get funny glasses too. You don't have a free card in your seal decks, however, you're able to merge the Beagle Puss with the Magician's hat and create a clever disguise.
John,
Oh, this
wear
fucking
disguise the full dad. Who? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. When you're wearing the items, they remain on your card, but it is separately removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it.
John, leave room. Oh.
Oh,
You
okay,
exit
I'll do
into
it.
the hallway. Right now, you read this paragraph.
Fuck! On on one hall on one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hollow tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumptions.
John, go downstairs.
The fuck is Homestuck no Michael Cera?
What's with all these weird fucking characters? I don't know anything in this world. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your
It's not that
newfound
fucking hard to read.
nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. Must be the con
Conniving.
con. That's not how you spell that. Connivings of your arch nemesis Betty Crocker, and the rich buttery aroma of her plot stinks to the high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. John, admire
John,
Harlequin.
acquire harlequins.
No,
Yeah,
admire.
shut up.
Yep.
You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night, you pray for burglars. John, examine fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Catastrophically at all times without exception. As domestic myth of an unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes guest of it, much as
Didn't I
the
say
moon takes liberty with it.
burrows?
The fuck up, Chris.
Fuck.
Borrows. Burrows is a U in it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You're almost certain Mark Twain said that. Your turn.
John, twas gained woe in the fire. It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos.
Asbestos.
Asbestos for big ups to Mother Earth, yo.
Are you still recording?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be a full 100% speedrun of Homestuck.
Speedrun.
I don't want to read.
Fine, I'll fucking do it. John, following regard to cremation, you examine the sacred yurt containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged Colonel Sasser's. He never wants to talk about it.
My grandma was cremated.
Did you eat her ashes?
Don't disrespect my grandmother. You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ashes
Chris, shut the
everywhere.
fuck up.
In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this art outcome was a virtual
Certainty. Chris,
certainty.
this is certainty.
He'd probably be better. He'd probably better clean this up before Dad finds it. John, combine father's pipe with clever disguise. You'd think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. John,
John,
examine
examine
oversized gift.
oversized gift.
Okay,
Champ,
fucking
you can do
loser.
anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time.
Son,
John,
open
open
that
large
present.
present.
Ugh.
Oh, hell no. I love that thing. I wish I had it. Capture like ashes. First, you prop the Harlequin doll on the couch, having it in the middle of the floor sprawled like all akimbo, like that struck you as unseemly. You capture like the ashes to your available card. Combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes, but most of the ash is back in the urn. But it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier
Pittier.
if you shut up. If you just use a broom and dustpan.
Johnny
John,
fucking loser.
put urn back. No one will be the wiser, except maybe for the people of eyes. Your
John, go
turn.
back and get Babe Lump. You just got another brilliant idea for something you can do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capture them. Looks like Pester Chum is acting up again. John, examine third and fourth of walls of room. Okay. John, check Pester Chum. Another one of your chums is messaging you.
Yay, Rose. I don't think you're gonna be fucking able to read out Rose's long words, Chris.
What do I do here? I'll make the
Be
sound
John.
effects.
Be John.
I can't do it, John. You be
Yes,
Buster.
you can.
You no, but then we'll confuse everyone because then they'll think that I'm John. But
Okay.
so I'll do the sound effects.
Just a one-man team. I understand you've
Here,
recently come into
I'll
the
be the
possession.
rain. I'll be the rain in Rose's room.
Don't talk, Chris. Understand you have recently come into the possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year.
Keep reading.
The Game of the Year,
Yeah.
as you fucking quit. Or
No,
at least, like, stand a little farther back.
okay. Give me a sec. Okay, go.
As featured in the respectable periodical, such as Game Bros. Saying, "That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar, and you should probably stop hitting on him all the time," or whatever. I can't control myself. I must have weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I'll still have him check your mail, so
Wait, I should
my
get
dad
Coke.
has
Hang
it.
on, I have Coke.
I'm trying to I'm trying to get it from him, so be right back. John? What? You are wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No, why would you even think that? That's so stupid. Okay, dude. Okay. Why don't you come? Why don't you go get your game from your father?
I threw
Alright, wish
up.
me luck. Oh, by the way,
I threw up on my
JK out.
I threw up on my fucking leg from doing that.
Can I see?
No. Oh,
Fucking loser. JK, I was wearing your funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha, hee hee. I know, John. John, go back downstairs. You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. John, attach arms to doll.
wait,
Hee
what
hee
page
hee.
are we on? I just wiped it off
What
next to my.
Colonel Sataker says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. John, inspect burnt paper on the floor. You put this back at the fire where it belongs.
John, throw a
Did you
present.
act? Did you actually throw up?
Yeah, and I'm fucking tearing up.
What it look like?
It's like fucking black. I'm like a puked up Demogorgon cum.
Fucking idiot.
This is a cool reread. Alright, John, throw present wrap in the fire. As long as you're cleaning up. John, capture log the doll. You carry the hefty item. I don't know why that made me like vomit. Like it wasn't like actually.
Probably because you're gurgling soda, dude. Carbonation.
Yeah, well, it's been sitting on my desk for like 2 days. It's really gross. I don't know why I'm not.
I guess the curdling kind of recarbonated it a bit.
I'll find muffins later, so that might be the muffins doing the work.
Shut the fuck up! Read!
Oh yeah, you can carry hefty items, but this thing is way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it.
Wow, John's such an ungrateful bitch. If I got that Harley Quinn thing, I'd love it. I'd love it.
And put a dildo on it.
Yeah.
Put a dildo in his mouth.
John, read Colonel
Sasseker's text. No, I'm not.
I thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now. But this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decided to forget it. John, find Dad
and retrieve mail.
Can't you tell I'm fucking reading already, dude?
Hello.
The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of bacon wafts, a powerful aroma which could lift an entire portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right to the sturdy study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Where we go?
It doesn't look like he's in here right now. John examines the father's desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards. One of your dad's pipes, the April issue of Serious Gestures magazine, and a stray capture log card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha, oh dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. John, upgrade costume with the hat from the rack.
Swap the magician's hat with the bowler hat. This guy is someone less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. John, combines second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without his pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he is a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy.
Trying to examine capital card. Yes!
Just stop acting like a little pussy after you threw up.
No, I don't really care. I'm just kind of tired. Should we stop at page 100 and we could do these in like chunks of 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 in the morning right now.
I don't care.
This will be perfect for expanding the cards in your Scylla.
S. John, play haunting piano refrain.
Muted. I don't want to.
Really, no one gives a shit. John, play 52 pickup. You play the prankster's favorite game, even though you're alone. This rendering in an especially version of solitaire. So stupid. Look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there is sure to get a kick out of this. You are also allergic to their scorn.
John, attempt to leave the house. The fucking.
This sucks.
Why did
reread sucks.
Nuh-uh, this is pretty cool. You go back to. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
You read it. You read it.
Go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. John,
I just want to say, after seeing that GIF, I closed my eyes and I saw Grimer, like, on his fucking desktop appear in my vision when I closed my eyes.
Fucking Slimer.
Yes, same fucking shit. John, exit. You exit the house. John, check mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You have already been scooped by your father.
Oh, another fucking
the streets are... Fuck.
This is the one that made me feel like I wanted to, like, piss myself because how scary it was. And weird.
It is not scary, dude.
I don't like the wind chimes.
Guys, Homestuck's so fucking scary. Don't read this shit.
No.
The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping the neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed, or say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as with the 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is the only latest slate in your hand, the repertoire of the unseen riddler, one to the engender a sense of not of mirth, but of lack. Shut the fuck up, you know the rest. His coarse games are those of less of a prankster than a common pickpocket, his riddles an absent self. It is mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one petal of inquiry dropped on its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. You read all that.
Absence diminishes little passion and increases great ones as wind extinguished candles and fans a fire. Walter White. Walter White said that. Yes, you are
Walter
certain.
Whitman.
Walter Whitman. Yes, you are certain that Henry Stickmin said
Why
that.
do you suck at reading?
100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day.
John, leave a surprise for the mailman.
Fucking take this shit in the
No! John, see if your father left the mail in the car. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer in the driver's seat window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There is
It's
also something
Minecraft.
underneath
You
it that
got
looks like a slip of
Minecraft
paper.
birthday.
Could these items have been in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills or coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. I always thought this panel looked really nice. It looked like a car.
I don't remember
Okay,
this.
you're trying to read. No?
No.
Okay.
I don't feel like it.
Read this part. Fine! John, spy in the kitchen. You try to get the gander in the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems like your dad has been going on so much baking the glass is steamed up.
I like
God,
this
he is
picture.
so
I like
weird.
it. Look, he's like hunched over and he's drawn in like sprite form, but he's also like drawn normally.
Okay. But you
Oh,
can't.
I'm sniffing like the underneaths of my fingernails with like shit.
Do you wash your hands?
Like, dude, but like from gaming and like scratching my asshole as I game.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so
And the
fucking
smell is intoxicating.
fucking skirts.
but you can, but you can see what's but you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is here, including among it is the red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Suburb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked.
John, go back to the kitchen. John, you have no other choice. You are going in. Clever disguise. It's time to work your magic.
Shit, this is the cool fight, right?
Did they fight? I don't click on anything.
It's Strife. Duh, duh. Okay, no. They just looked at each other.
Oh.
Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mill. There's only one way to settle this. Strife. Alright, it really doesn't matter what happens here. John, retrieve your package and flee to your room. You can have Scon. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. Get it? You have a force feeding king, dude. God, so hot. Are you done? Can you stop doing that?
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so You cannot scan this pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will now need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now he banishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. John.
for defense.
The beagle Agus absorbs the burnt treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy
The brunt of the treat.
prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually is the case. Read.
Fine. God. John, Captain Python. You take the Python and the Beagle Plus. Everything in your Celodex is pushed back in the car. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be the distraction you were. Nothing happens. What a huge letdown. When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words from a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacres. Text out your Celodex.
What happens to the little anal beads? Ew, he
Hey,
farted.
is that all you're gonna say?
Oh,
Sassacre, you
wait,
beautiful
was there
bastard!
words?
Now's your chance!
Oh,
Yes.
I skipped over him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now that Dad is busy
Placating?
placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. John, take PDA. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something as hilarious as the prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. You spare the
Just
capsular
stop!
card.
Just stop! Just stop! You spare capsule card is forced out your Celodex and
That's
consequently
gross,
integrated with the
Dad.
deck. You now have 5 cards to work with.
Dude,
John,
John.
take package. This red package is you. John, take envelope. You got this verbatim. And also, we went to 100 pages. I think that's enough for tonight.